What's going on, people? It has been a while since I've done a YouTube live, but we're here, Lethal Live. So if you guys don't know what this is a live stream where I come to you live and I talk about the car, I talk about Lethal Garage, I talk about all sorts of stuff. And I've actually been cleaning out the garage a little bit, trying to make room. For those of you who've seen the garage and the videos and whatnot, you know it's been a little bit messy as of late, but I'm getting there. Cleared out. Look at all those totes. There's like 9 totes there that I cleared out. Threw away so much crap. I got a huge dumpster in front of the house. It's been nice. So, let's see here. What's going on here? I'm supposed to be asleep for work. What's going on, Ricardo? Thanks for joining Lethal Live here on YouTube. So if you guys don't know the car, she's fully built, 2016 2SS, forged internals. Why am I forgetting things? Forged internals, supercharger, full exhaust headers, fuel system, everything. So, yo, where can we get tickets for Battle of the Bow Ties? I have a video going live if you want to wait for that. But you can go on YouTube. I don't have the link on me right this second, so it's a little hard. But you can go on, I'm sorry, not YouTube, but Facebook, look up the Red List group and there's an event, or you can go to Lethal Camaro on Facebook and you can pull up the event from there, and there's direct links everywhere. Thanks, Blue Dog, appreciate that. Sorry, I'm getting used to what new mod for the car. I've done a whole bunch to the car, but do you still go to Cunningham Motorsports AR? Yes, that is the only shop I go to right now. Wide body? No, not doing wide body. I'm not reading that. Yeah, thanks, Steph TV. Appreciate that. Uh, do you recommend some protection for the paint? Yeah, I definitely recommend protection for the paint. I mean, you could go the route of ceramic coats, which I personally don't like. You can go the route of waxing it, or you can go full on out and put a clear bra on it to protect it. I wish I would have done the clear bra. I'm repainting my front end, and I'm going to have it done at that time. Would you go to Andy for work? It depends on what kind of work I would have him do. I'm a big fan of Cunningham Motorsports. They've treated me well. They've done really good work, and if I ran into problems, they've been there right away to help me out and resolve the problem. So I've had no problems with Cunningham. And yes, I was wearing a hat all day, and I took my hat off, and I was laying down with my kids to put them to sleep. So I apologize for the crazy hair. But yeah, it's been good. There's the camera. Let's see here. Will you upgrade your Pro Charger for more power? No, I will not upgrade my Pro Charger for more power. Are those wheels flow forged by HRE? Yes, they are the Flowform FF 04s, I believe. I'm forgetting names. Earlier in the year, you said you were going to paint your mirrors black. Yes, it just hasn't happened yet, Lucas. It's gonna happen, I promise. Hey, since you're doing drag races now, have you thought about doing a catch can? I have a catch can. So I have a Moroso catch can on my car. It's installed underneath the driver's side fender. So yes, there's very much a catch can there. Black mirrors would be great. It's 1 a.m. in New York. That's late. Here, let's look at the car. When is that 2008 Mustang coming in? I haven't ordered a Mustang yet, man. I know a lot of people want me to get a Mustang. I might just. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the next car is. Haven't been invited over forever, my Fox. Hey, you're more than welcome to come over anytime we do Lethal Garage. You just got to look for Instagram and see when we're live. Would you put something bigger under the hood? What do you mean? Motor-wise? Blower-wise? Got to be a little more specific than that, Cody. Opaque turn signals would look great. Screw it, rock the hair, bro. It's a fun day Sunday. Are you going to have Shane do a wrap on your vehicle? No, Shane's not. Why would Shane do a wrap on my vehicle? I live nowhere near Pennsylvania. What are your best times at the track track you were at last? So, for those of you who don't know, I finally did take my car to do an 1/8 mile. So there's a track out here called Verona. There's not very many tracks here in Southern California, and the ones that are here are only available certain times of the week or certain times of the month, and it makes it really difficult. So that being stated, I went down to Verona. I've known this always from the start. I knew running a stock converter would limit the abilities of my car in drag racing, and it did. So the best run I got was a 7:06. I probably could have done better, but we were running not enough pressure in the tires at the time. There was a lot of variables. I think it had a 6.9 in it with the stock. Let's see, there's my wheels with the stock converter. But yeah, it was not my day. It just was not. Is there any way to allow more fuel out of the fuel pump? I mean, you're not going to get that much more fuel out of it. You got people who overvolt the fuel pumps, but overall, switching to the ZL1 pumps is the way to go for the SS size. Engine-wise, I'm basically leaving this car as is. I'm not planning to go any bigger than it is. I think it's got more than enough power, so... Remember that red SS you had on your Instagram that looked like yours? That was mine. I sold it and got a ZL1. Nice, Blue Dog. Congrats, man. What are my new mods? I got a Circle D converter coming that's going on. I have some products over there in the corner over here from BMR. This is basically all their new parts that I didn't put on the car. I am still looking at brakes. I'm not entirely sure what brakes I'm going to get, but looking at that. So this is the cradle brace. So rear of cradle. Got to put that on. Haven't done it yet. I do need new tires. Well, I got my new Toyos, if you guys. So I have my Toyo R888Rs for the rear. Nice big old 315s. I do have my Toyo R888s, the regular ones on the car right now, but you don't do two-step on an automatic, Token. And I have no reason to do it. Matt, any advantage of running a dual catch can? I mean, if you use a big enough catch can, so not necessarily the catch can, but if you use a big enough line going into your catch can, you technically don't even really need a catch can. It's like the Mishimoto setup, like the lines are super tiny. And so, yeah, it will catch a lot of oil inside the can. On mine, I went a much bigger line. It's almost a 1 inch inside diameter line. And there's not a lot of oil getting caught. And what does get caught gets burnt off pretty easily. So I'm going to try to catch up with a lot of questions coming in. Hard to keep up. Tint the windshield and driver passenger windows. These are tinted. The windows are just rolled down. And I would never tint my windshield. If you have tint on your front window, it technically can void your insurance. What's your favorite tires for daily Camaro? How much have I paid for them? Christian, there's lots of different tires you can get. Depending on what your power level is at, would dictate my answer for that. Really appreciate the install videos. It helped me out a lot. Keep up the great work. Hey, appreciate it, Apex. No problem. I love doing them, man. What's the rear rim offset on the drag set? Honestly, I don't know, but I don't know the offset on these. I'd have to look it up. I bought these used, and I knew they fit because they were on a 6th gen Red SS already. And it set up their 45s, 325 17s. You still got to get a new spoiler. I remember you were thinking about it. You know, I've definitely been thinking about getting a new spoiler. I haven't decided which one I'm going to get yet. I may get the ZL1 LE1. I don't know. I have stock 20s. What 315s fit? It's not necessarily what 315s. It's the proper offset on the wheels make it fit. So the offset on these wheels plus a 3mm spacer allowed me to fit 315s in the rear without having rubbing issues. Why not solid cradle bushings? I have BMR. Durlane, love them. I didn't want to go full solid. This is still my daily driver. So are you going to put IROC body kit? No, I'm not doing IROC. What would your 1/8 mile time convert to 1/4 mile time, more or less? Well, currently my car. So Cunningham just actually was at Verona yesterday and ran their car, which my car should be able to run pretty close to the same times. They're running 6.3s, which should convert into a mid to high 9, again, depending on how the full pull looks. So I could be, with the converter back on the car, I should be sitting on a 9-second car. What's a better drop, 1 inch or 1.5 inch? Well, I got the BMR, or not the BMR, the IBOC Pro Kit, which is 1 1/8 inch, so 1.25 or whatever it is. You talked in an early video of getting another project car. Did you? No, I have not decided on which car yet, Ricky. I do hope to get. So here, I'll just put it on me. So I'm hoping to figure out what my new project car is in the near future. So I'm looking at the 2018 Mustang. I'm looking at a 2nd gen Camaro. Actually, I've looked at quite a few 2nd gen Camaros. Just haven't found one that I think would be a good build car yet. Most of them are already either too built, or the ones that we've seen are in really bad shape. So it wouldn't be really worth, I mean, it would cost a lot of money to bring it back. So I'm trying to balance that, you know, what could we build and what do I not have to sink a gazillion dollars in to make it actual functional. I'm looking at trucks, but you know, I kind of put the Challenger Charger debate off the table. Apologize for people who wanted me to get one of those. I just feel the platform has been around too long and it's not a new platform. So I'm going to rest my arm on this because it's, yeah, phone heavy, lazy. Yeah. How's your BMR suspension treating you? I love it. I love the BMR suspension. It feels really good. So my BMR setup, even with the adjustable, it has not made any noises. Well, let me take that back. When driving, I don't hear any noises. When I get out of the car, as of recently, like in the last week, it does make a creak noise when I get out of the car, but that's probably just me being fat. Ever think of buying a diesel? I mean, diesel trucks are awesome. I don't have a desire to get a diesel truck. I don't. Is your transmission tuned? Yes, my transmission is tuned. As far as built, no, it is not built. It's still very much the stock transmission, but it is tuned. The shift points have been changed. What's up, Eric? How you doing, man? What about, whoa, sorry. The chat disappears so quick. What about like something completely different, like a Subaru or something? I'm a big American Muscle guy. Now, I've been kind of having second thoughts on getting a Mustang, like a new Mustang or even a new Challenger or anything like that. I'm kind of just going like, why do I want to build and have two of the same cars? Basically, I mean, they would basically be muscle sports cars. That would be the same, right? So how would I do that? Now, yes, I would have two of the same cars, but then yes, I would be able to speak to both of them and how they drive, how they perform, and all of that, which could be a benefit. I don't think anybody is doing that. I haven't seen anybody, so I don't know. How's your wife and kid doing? So my son is doing pretty good. He got a sickness over the holidays, which had us a little worried. He was getting a little jaundice and yellow. We took him in multiple times for blood tests. He's still doing okay. So I mean, he's been in and out of the hospital for the blood test, but hasn't needed transfusion or anything like that. My wife's doing great. I appreciate you asking. Thank you, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up the questions. Would you ever get a 2018 Corvette for a project? Corvettes are nice. I just don't like them as much as I like other cars. Sorry. No disrespect to Corvette people. What are your thoughts on the new Corvette? I mean, the ZR1 looks like a monster. It's still an LT1 base car with a whole bunch of upgrades and a lot of power and extra cooling. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing car. I really want to see the details on how it actually performs. But I'm sure I will never be able to afford one. I'm a Camaro guy myself. Buy the new Mustang. Wait, but the Mustangs do look pretty nice. They do. The Mustang's not a bad car. And I get a lot of flack from people on Instagram and even here on YouTube a bit on, oh, you have to be either Camaro or you have to be either Mustang. I'm like, you know what? I like all American muscle. I like Mustangs. I like Camaros. I like Challengers. And I'll be honest, the new Chargers, the 4-door setup, I've seen a couple of them built, like SRT Mush. I fell in love with his car at the YouTube Call Out Oktoberfest. Seeing that car, hearing it run, it's a nice car. I can't knock Dodge for making that Charger Hellcat. It's a beast. And anybody who thinks otherwise, go check them out. Yeah, it's a 4-door. Yeah, it's like a family sedan, but it's got a Hellcat motor in it. It's pretty freaking awesome. The Chevy SS is nice as well, but the problem is the Chevy SS is out of production. If I got a car, I want to get a new one. Holden's gone. Chevy SS is gone. If Chevy was to revive the platform, maybe I'd look into that. But, I don't know. Any news on flex fuel kits? I'm liking the new merch. What do you mean news on flex? I'm not going to be selling flex fuel kits on my site. Scat Pack as a project? That would be cool. I don't know. I'm not ruling anything out. I'm just not. So I haven't made my decision. The big thing that's the deciding factor is cost. So if I was to get a Mustang, it would have to be like it would have to be a GT performance pack. I mean, and honestly, I mean, just being real here with you guys. So for any Mustang guys, don't think I'm trying to hate on you right now, but the new Mustang, the 5.0, the one that's actually putting down amazing times, has the 10-speed manual in it with the track pack on it and all the other goodies. And basically that car as outfitted is like a $48,000-$50,000 car. The manual is nowhere near what the automatic is going to be. So if I want a car that's going to keep up with my Camaro and build it to my Camaro specs, at least follow the same kind of journey, I would have to get the Auto 10, which in theory should be the better car. But I just don't know. I don't know. It's tough. Porsche, it was funny. It's funny you say that. I was literally talking to my cousin about that yesterday. I was like, what if I got a Porsche? And the big thing that I've wound up is, as much as Porsches are great cars, they're really small. And I'm not as big a fan of them as I used to. And the ones that I really do like are really, really expensive, and I would never be able to afford it. Just wait for the Z28. I think it would be awesome to get a Z28. But the problem is I have a 6th gen. Like, I have a 6th gen Camaro. Yeah, the Z28 will be a track monster, but I don't know. Yeah, Mustangs did get expensive because you can now get a Mustang similarly equipped as a Camaro. So, hey bro, can I buy the 6LE IROC rims? And yeah, I don't know, you would have to hit up Mark from 6LE Designs. So I get a lot of questions around that IROC Z video, and I appreciate you guys checking out that video, but do know I was just making a video coverage for it at SEMA. It's not my car. I didn't help design it. I didn't help do anything for it. You'd have to hit up Mark at 6LE Designs. The links are in that video description. Hit him up. He can let you know what he can do. 5th gen Z28. I don't know if I can go back. Like, if I was serious, like if I wanted to be like a road course racer, I probably would look at a 5th gen Z28. But the more and more I'm thinking about it, I'm enjoying myself more on the straight line drags than I am on the road course style runs. And it's not saying road course isn't worth it or not great. I think it is. I just think for me right now, I'm more interested in doing straight line runs than I am anything else. Even though my car is basically suspension built wise for the road course, I just need to add more cooling because of how much power we've added to it. And I just don't think I'm going to use all that power on a road course. How do you get to know cars? Like, I just started and really interested in them. You know, the best way to do it is talk with people. So I used to go to car meets, car shows, talk with like I hate calling them mechanics. I almost like master car builders. And just get to learn the platform. Like, I've learned so much working on this car, and I'm by no means a car expert. I mean, I know enough about the 6th gen platform, and I know how it's going to perform, and I know how performance parts are going to do, et cetera, et cetera. But as far as like the deep dive details of like having to dial in a cam or, you know, actually spec out a cam, like, I don't know anything about that. And I would love, like, I am constantly learning. So I've made a lot of good friends since I've launched this channel, since I've launched the Instagram channel. And with that, I've learned a lot about cars. I've learned a lot about building cars. Do I know everything? Oh, hell no. Do I have a lot to learn? Yes, a lot. Am I still learning every day? Yes, I am. And I hope I could take some of the learnings and bring them into future or more YouTube videos for you guys to watch. And hopefully you guys have been enjoying what I've been doing, the install guides and the overviews and stuff. I'd love to bring back the lethal Saturday drives, like just the lethal drives and talking about key subjects on things. But life has just gotten crazy. My day job has gotten crazy. I mean, the channel's been growing, which has been freaking amazing. And to anybody out here watching right now or watching, you know, post the live version of this, you know, I appreciate your guys' subscription to the channel, and I appreciate you guys watching the videos. It's really helped encourage me to do more. It's just been really hard. This last couple months has been really hard at work. If you guys don't know, my day job, I do marketing for video games. So YouTube is not a full-time job for me. And honestly, because I don't do vlog style videos, I do not make the kind of revenue like the Street Speeds or the Guitar Mageddons out there make, or even when they were at my channel size, or like RP Productions, etc. So, and I don't pretend like I'm some big YouTuber. I'm not. I mean, yes, I'm coming up on 30,000 subscribers, but that is tiny in comparison to a lot of these guys. But I appreciate every single one of you who has signed up and followed the channel, and it means a lot to me. So do know that I do appreciate it, and you guys are the reason why I keep uploading content and keep making content. I mean, I enjoy doing it, but it takes time, and a lot of people don't really consider that time. Okay, let me catch up on questions. I've been talking too much. Fit Gen Z28 won't keep up with a 17 1LE. It won't. It's true, it won't. A truck project, Silverado. So I've been looking. I want to see what the new 2019 Silverado looks like. If it looks good, I may get a 19. Would you ever buy a classic car for a big project? I'm technically looking at a second-gen Camaro, or trying to get into a second-gen Camaro, Cody. So it could be potential. I would love a first-gen. The problem is first-gen cars are so dang expensive, and the second-gens are getting like that too, so it's hard. Are you going to do anything to your garage to make install easier? Well, I'm literally redoing my garage right now. So if you guys haven't been watching the channel or Instagram or my stories there, if you guys aren't following Instagram, lethal_Camaro, I literally am cleaning out my garage right now. So if you guys, all these totes were on here. This whole rack is basically empty now. Like, there's a couple other miscellaneous stuff that I just picked up out of the way, but this whole area was filled with crap. That's gone. This whole area you couldn't walk by, so that's all kind of cleared out. That's all the Lethal merchandise, so like shirts and hats and hoodies and all that stuff. I keep them all sealed up so they don't get dusty and dirty. But it's getting better. I filled up literally a whole dumpster outside of my home. I rented one of those dumpsters from my local trash company and filled it right up. So yeah. Here, let me see. What do you think about the 2018 Ford Raptor with a 7-liter engine? I think it's about time they come out with a bigger engine for that truck. Thank you, Jesus. Do you play Fortnite? I don't, honestly. I've seen what they've been doing. It's cool. Excuse me. I have a lot of friends that do play it. I just have not had the time to sink into it. Do you like Mishimoto's 2016 SS Camaro exhaust? I think it sounds good. I think there's better products out there, just my personal opinion. But Mishimoto does make a lot of great products. I have actually quite a few of them on my car. I have a video coming live. I redid all the radiator hoses and stuff, all the silicone hoses in my car from Mishimoto now. I also have their overflow setup. I hated the stupid white piece of crap thing. It was just an eyesore under the hood, so I bought their setup there. I used to have their catch cam, but I took it off because of the Pro Charger was in the way, and then I actually got a Moroso setup for the car, and I got a video that will cover those details in the near future as well. Let's see here. Drink that Captain Morgan to create space. I should. Not drinking tonight. I got to work tomorrow. What's your all-time dream car or truck? My all-time dream car, you guys will laugh, is probably a Dodge Viper. I've always been a Viper fan. The problem is I was a massive Viper fan before I knew anything about the platform or the car itself. I hate the way they sound. I think they're one of the worst sounding American sports cars out there. Even with long tubes, whatever aftermarket exhaust, they just don't sound very good. Their V10s just sound awkward to me. I really like the new ones, but they just also ride like crap. So I don't know if I'd ever want one. Truck-wise, I don't know if I have a dream truck, because I used to love Dodge trucks. Now I do. I really love the Chevy trucks. I've never been a Ford fan. Just not truck-wise, but I don't even know. I don't know. Thanks, Sean Level. Appreciate that, man. Super Snake F-150. No. I just added a 2018 GMC Sierra SLE to my collection. They're amazing to drive. Nice, 7th rank. That's awesome, man. I don't even want to know how much that cost. 5th Gen 1LE Autocross Killer. What do you think about MRR brand after switching to HRE? I think MRR makes a great wheel. They make I think all their wheels. If you guys didn't know, I had 3 different versions of MRR wheels on my car. I liked them all. I didn't think they were bad wheels at all. The thing that I had is the last set of MRR wheels I had on my car was the 1LE replicas. And the problem with that is everyone was getting them. Like, I'd pull up to a show and everyone had 1LE replicas. And they didn't really have any other wheels that I was like super in love with or that I really wanted. So I decided to change it up. So I gave HRE a call. asked them if they'd give me a shot. They did give me a slight discount on the wheels in return for promoting their product, which I didn't mind, doing a video on it, just saying, hey, I got these new wheels. If you like them, check them out type of deal. But I really like them. They've held up really well. They haven't chipped or anything like that. They've been really good quality wheels thus far. So, and I've kind of been putting them through their paces as well. So I can't knock HRE at all. They make a really good product. Would you ever do an import build? There's a couple imports I really like, but I'm not going to reveal what those are because if one day I wanted to surprise someone, I don't want anyone to know what I would be looking at or doing. I think you guys would be surprised on the imports that I do like. Is the Corsa Extreme the best exhaust for a Camaro SS? Probably not. The problem with exhausts, they're so subjective. They're so super subjective. So many people are like, dude, what exhaust should I get? I'm like, dude, I don't know what you like. I don't know what sounds you like. I don't know. I can't tell you. I love the way the stainless work setup sounds. I got the full headers, full mid pipes, X pipe, mufflers at the back. When I'm running in tour or when I'm running in track and sport mode, it's basically like driving a straight piped vehicle. I did put cutouts on the car recently, and it's loud as hell. And I just did a turkey run for 70 Mile Saturday. If you guys are familiar with that, down here in Southern California, there's an Instagram channel, 70 Mile Saturday. Check them out. But I was running with my cutouts when I left, and when I left the meet to go do the run, and then when we left the final destination to go home, and everyone was saying my car was the loudest car there, and it sounded great. So I don't run with my cutouts open when I'm normally driving. I just did it for, those up close and personal moments when you want it to be super loud. But yeah, it's hard. I can't tell you what exhaust sounds great. And I'm sorry my hand keeps going here. I'm trying to scroll through the questions. What do you think about the 4th Gen Camaro and Firebird, looking into getting one or the other? So as most people know, I am not in love with the 4th Gen Camaro design. I never have been, probably never will be. The only one that I liked was the Firebird Trans Am. I loved the way that hood looked for a very long time. But the 4th Gen Camaro is a very stout car. You could build those to be monsters. Nothing against them at all. It's just probably my least favorite body style out of all the body styles. I have no idea. Token, Alfred, what's better, Corsa Extreme or Borla Attack? I don't know. You have to go listen to them both and decide. No exhaust is going to give you power. Headers, yes. Headers will give you power. Cap back, axle back, you're getting no power. It's sound, especially on these cars. Have a 2015 Camaro SS. What exhaust would you recommend? Want something that's loud? I heard the MRT. Is it the MRT? Is it the MRT Attack setup is probably the best for the 5th gen, but if you have an LS, that means you have a V6. So I don't know. I just don't know. Gotta catch some Z's. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Caesar. I love the option of live chatting. Do you know by chance if the glass roof is available? Yes, he is making the glass roof available for people who want it. 50 G-Force Camaro. I have a 2017 2SS, just got last week. What should I do my first mod? Cold air. No, I wouldn't do cold air. Cold air will give you almost no power gains. It's very minimal, unless you have a full built car that will actually make use of it, to be honest, Sam. But I would do exhaust. If you care about your warranty, there's not really much you can do. I'd go stylistic changes. But as far as power, if you have access to 85, that is the best bang for your buck upgrade you can do. But yeah, glass roof for main. I've thought about it, but I don't think I can't stomach cutting my roof open like a sardine can. I don't think I could do it. Lethal sticker first mod. Yes, you can go to LethalGarage.com, get your Lethal Camaro sticker, and then that's going to add 13 rear wheel horsepower as measured by the Lethal Garage Unicorn dyno. Not replicable anywhere else in the world. Which truck do you prefer, Sierra, Silverado, or Ram? That's a tough one, man. APG. I really like the Dodge Rebel. I'm going to throw that out there. The Dodge Rebel, or the Dodge Ram Rebel, sorry, is an amazing truck. The Sierras are cool, but honestly, I like the more, and this might even sound like I'm trying to belittle the Silverado by saying this, but the Sierra doesn't feel like an everyday working man's truck. It feels like it's a little too, I don't know, too fancy. Would that be the word? I like the Silverado look, but with the bigger trucks, I hate how the hood indents. Like if you're parked on a driveway and it rains, like it's yeah, no, not good. Would you do something like a first or second gen Nova build? You know, my sister's boyfriend long ago had a Nova. It was black. It was amazing. I would potentially probably do a Nova build. I think that would be really cool, and they're not expensive, and I can get a nice little crate motor for it. I don't know. It'd have to be an older one, probably in the 70s. I'd have to keep it before 73. I if I did any build, it would have to be, you know, something that wouldn't have to be smoggable. I would want to go all the way. Should I install my Mission Motor catch can on my 2016 2SS? You can. It's great. It works. I loved mine, but I just couldn't use mine anymore because of my supercharger. The ProCharger filter, air filter was in the way, and I didn't like any of the options trying to relocate it anywhere else. It just was looking ghetto. What's your option or your opinion on a 6.0 GTO? They sound amazing when they're cammed, in my opinion. GTOs are amazing cars. I really wish those cars still existed. I feel like the SS sedan was kind of like the throwback to the GTO. I think the entire world is owed a new GTO. There's a huge fan base for them, so I can't knock them. They're nice cars. They're just dated now. That's the only problem. Thanks for all the videos and this live chat. We really appreciate all of you. Hey, appreciate it, Chris. No, I love doing it. Like I wouldn't do, and that's one thing. Like my going to the track 8th mile was probably my first real attempt at a vlog or blog. You guys know I don't do the vlog stuff that well. I still have a video that I shot at SEMA that I would love to do, but I just haven't been able to edit it. I haven't gotten like the energy or like the passion behind it. Like the videos I upload to my channel are things like I want to say, I want to do, I want to post about. So I hope people don't take that personally or get mad at me that I'm not a vlogger or stuff like that. But I just want to stay true to why I started the channel. I want to help people. I want to create content that is, you know, some people say I talk too much, but you know what? I'm not making the content for them if they think I talk too much. I like getting descriptive. I like doing what I'm doing. So if you hate it, I'm sorry. If you love it, thank you. Thank you for being a part of the channel. All that I ask is that you guys just hit that notification bell, so when the new videos do go live, you see them. I do put a lot of time into it, and YouTube doesn't pay that well. So any view or all views from start to end does help. And it does, you know, make the time go by easier. Thanks for all the videos, bud. No problem, Dan. If you had a truck, would you lower or lift it? If it was a full-size truck, lift it. If it was a small truck, I would lower it. I know a guy selling an 83 Hearse. Interested? No, because that would require smog. Does Fast Tech Performance have mods for LT4 4th gens? They have some stuff, but not a lot. I haven't really looked at their site on how much LT4 stuff they have, but it's not a lot. What do you prefer? 2018 Camaro 1LT 3.6. I just got one, and I'm looking for an exhaust. I have not heard an exhaust I like on the 1LT or the V6 motor. I haven't. So why don't you review German cars? I did do a review on a German car on the M5. It wasn't a full depth reveal. It was more our review, but it was the reveal at Gamescom. But it got no views, and it made me sad. And I don't really like a lot of German cars. Sorry. Sup, dog? First time talking to you live. How's the car doing? Car's doing really good, Rev. It's running good. It's sounding good. It's doing good. I have no problems outside of just needing more new wheels for the front, for the drag, and I need new Mickey Thompsons for the rear. So hopefully I can get them all before Battle of the Bow Ties. And if you guys don't know, if you guys live in California, Nevada, even Texas, whatever, we're having a massive Battle of the Bow Ties in Bakersfield, California. Actually, it's McFarland, California, just outside of Bakersfield. It's open to all GM body vehicles. Drag race for cash prizes, car show or a show and shine for trophies, and just a good time. Lots of food, drinks, merch. We're making custom shirts for the event. They're literally getting printed. Just got the final designs tonight. Super excited for it. I will be bringing my car up. It will be drag raced. It will be the first time I do 4/4 mile in this car, so it'll be fun. Want to build some credit? Would payments on a ProCharger be a good idea? I mean, if you put it on a credit card, yeah, you could do that. Hey man, I really would like to talk to you. It's just hit and miss, LOL. Nicholas, well, hit me up, man. Send me a DM. Oh, were you the one messaging me on Facebook? Because dude, I swear, like time just never works out. Adam Greenwood, appreciate that, man. Hey Matt, when you come into Vegas, I was just in Vegas for SEMA. Maybe I'll do another run out there. Maybe we could do like a Lethal Garage run or something out there with like West Coast Marrows or something. I know they go to Vegas once a year. Ever thinking of doing a tire setup from the ZL11LE? No, not necessarily because I'm not necessarily planning to road course this car. I don't really have a need for a 19-inch wheel. I mean, it would be nice to be able to fit a 325 street tire or track tire on there, but I don't currently have plans to run that. It's 10:14 p.m. It is, and I need to package up a whole bunch of Lethal Garage stuff that people purchased for Black Friday. So I printed all the shipping labels, and my wife and I are going to package everything up tonight. Are Fastech lowering springs good? I have them, but haven't installed them yet. I don't think they're terrible. It just depends how low you want them to sit. I haven't personally ran on them, so I can't really comment. Will you get a 2019 Camaro SS, Matt? David, probably not. So yes, they're going to refresh. They'll probably change the front end. We know they changed the rear a little bit. But as far as the big changes, I don't think it's going to be enough to justify me going to buy another SS or a ZL1 or something like that. So I think the next brand new Camaro I get, I mean, I would love, like, if I could get a Z28, that would be amazing, or a ZL1 1LE, that would be amazing. But I would say the next new Camaro that, at least on my mind, would be the next Camaro I get will be the 7th gen Camaro, if it comes. Can your car take a new Z06 Corvette? Yes. I've raced multiple Z06s, and they've all lost. I live in Bakerfield. When you coming? December 3rd, George. Come on down. Tell all your buddies, tell all your friends. December 3rd, Famosa Raceway. It's going to be awesome. Lots of different cars. Would you like to come down here to Miami? That is a far come down from Southern California to Miami. That's basically full West Coast to East Coast transplant. I was in, where was I? Orlando earlier this year, but I didn't bring my car. What do you recommend to protect black paint on the SS? Hawaii got beat up road, so I would do a clear bra wrap. I'd get it paint corrected and just clear bra the whole damn thing. When's the next Paradise Chevrolet Cars and Coffee? I don't know. We got to talk with them. It's been a while since we've talked with them. I have Fridays and Saturday nights off. Work Sunday through Thursday, 2 to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays off. I don't know. We'd have to probably do it Friday. Do you like German cars? If you do, which brand? I don't know. I haven't driven enough German cars to decipher if I really like or dislike them, to be honest. Heard about the Camaro 2 what? I don't know what you're talking about. Any clue what the LT5 is on the Corvette ZR1? It's an LT4 just upgraded. Push rod, kick-ass on 5.0s. Yeah. Jeep versus Bronco. Bronco all day. I'm a Bronco guy. Jeeps are cool, but I like Broncos. What do you think a good Chevy to get for a first car might get? Whoa, chat's going crazy. Might get a year next year. Depends. It depends. What are you looking to get? Truck, car? I don't know. That's a very broad question. What do you think about the Camaro Yenko? I love the original one, original Yenkos. I have not been a fan of the new remastered ones. I just haven't. And no knock on them. I think they've done a pretty good job with them, but yeah. I don't know. What if I wrap my car to look like the old school Sunco Camaro? Have you decided on yet which car to get for your project car? Not yet. I do have a Toyota 97 Toyota work truck out in the front of my house right now that I'm playing around with. You'll see more of that in upcoming videos. But it's going to be my first hurrah into fixing a truck that has problems. Like a car, maybe a two-door car. I don't know, man. I would say get a car that you like the most. So my car is completely filthy right now. Look, you can actually see. So white hides dirt pretty good, but you could see where the Turkey Run logo was. I peeled it off today, but you could see the shine that Adams a deep polish and the Adams Patriot Wax offered for my car. Sleepy time? Well, it's been 40 minutes live. I think that's plenty of time to go live tonight, and it's actually still warm in my garage, shockingly. It's been really hot out here in Southern California. It's been 95 to 98 over the last 5 or 6 days. It's like summer's still here, but it's supposed to get in the 60s and 70s over the next couple days. So, yeah. So either or, thanks for joining me on this Lethal Live here on YouTube. It's been a while since I've done a live YouTube video, so if you're joining after the fact, thank you for also following up and watching. If you guys want to continue to support the channel, subscribe, watch the videos for as long as you can tolerate my terrible voice. Or you can even go to LethalGarage.com and check out the merchandise there, shirts, hats, hoodies,